And action.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, thank you, welcome. So today I'm going to be talking about 7 things that I don't like, I hate about Chinese romance novels. I read a lot of them because they can help pass time. But I've noticed this pattern in almost all the Chinese novels that I've read. Either they have all of these 7 things or some of them, and I hate it. Let's get right into it. So number one, age gap. Why is an 18-year-old high school student in a relationship with a 28, 26-year-old CEO of one big firm and the richest man in the world? He's 26. What is he doing with an 18-year-old high school student? It's like they just put that 18 years, let's not look as if she's underage. And throughout that novel, most times she will never pass that 18 years, except they want to do epilogue of when they've gotten married and have children. Why is she always 18 years? And every other person will say nothing about it. If she's too old, 19. If she's an high schooler, what is an high school student doing with a CEO? And he will come to school to come and give her maybe a coat when it's raining or something. And all the teachers will not make a comment that this big CEO, this 20 something year old man, is coming to visit a student that is 16, sorry, that's 18. All the girls are just jealous. Can she not be his age grade? Why is she always 18, 19? Then if she's going to be 22, he has to be 30 something. The age gap is too much. Let them be the same age at this point. Just do the one that they are same age. Let them be same age. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's enough to complain. There was even one that I read that he married a girl and their age gap was like too much. But somehow he had saved her when she was 12. He was a military officer in his early 20s, so maybe 22. And when he had met the girl, he didn't even know that this was the girl. But then they now reflected to when he was in his house, he now opened his drawer and saw a image of a 12-year-old girl and how beautiful she was, like some sort of infatuation and love. So when he found out that she was that 12-year-old girl, he was like, I love you. But he met the girl when she was 20 something. Oh, that's when they got married. But the fact that you as a 30 something year old man now, or nearing 30 something year old man now, looking at a 12-year-old girl's picture and you are having feelings, and even if you say, oh, the feelings happened when you saved the girl, you were in your early 20s and you were in love with a 12-year-old girl, you saved the 12-year-old girl and you fell in love when you were like 22, and now you are 30 something or close to 30 something, you are still looking back at the 12-year-old girl picture and you are still feeling love. It's almost looking like is they just put it so that she can be an adult and it will not bat an eye, but we're still batting an eye. It's too much. The second is going to be is going to be the manipulation and deceit in almost all of these novels. And the way they write it is like the writer want to confuse us and make us believe that it is romantic. It is not. The manipulation and the deceit, especially when they have a little kid involved. Maybe he's taking care of his nephew or he has a son, and maybe that son is a child that she gave birth to. Somehow she don't know that she has a son, or she thought the child died, and she's now in his space. He's going to use this child to manipulate her. He has already made advance. The girl is like, I'm not interested in a relationship. I have other concerns, maybe family concerns. Her stepmother and stepsister, they are dragging her one place. So she has that one to handle. She's not in need of love and anything. He's going to use that child to manipulate her to always be in his environment. And one of the best novels that I've read, and it was even the first that I read of for this Chinese romance novel, was Hidden Mark Fuska, Pick Up a Song, Get It Free. The way he used that child to the full, we all know that it was going to end with them being together based on the child was her own and all of that. But he used that child to manipulate her to always be in his space. The child just be like, I want to see Auntie Z or whatever I used to call her. And you just take the child once, or even use the child to make sure that she's always come and even used that to make sure that she was in his house at one point, to live in his house for a month or so. They're always manipulating this girl. If a child is not involved, situation that can easily be controlled, he's going to use that situation to his full extent to make sure that she somehow depends on him. If something happened to her and he can just be in the sideline and make sure that Abeg does not involve himself, or if he's going to involve himself, just handle it. It's going to make sure that he uses it in a way that she will not have to rely on him. Maybe somehow he will now do something that maybe he now broke his hand as a result. Or maybe she was like, sorry, did you break your hand? You'll be like, yeah, I did. I broke my hand, so you have to come and take care of me for 1 week. He's going to manipulate her and deceive her into being in his space. Every single can they not just be normal people? In fact, can he not be a normal person? Why are they always writing him to be a deceiver and a manipulator every single time? Number three, is the creepy male leads. Somehow, these writers, they want us to believe that this guy is not creepy. But you're the one that wrote it. We can see that he's a creepy guy. He's creepy to the core. I will refer back to that novel of Hidden Scars for Mark. Tell me why. Let's think about this thing critically now. You have manipulated this girl into being in your house because somehow your son needs her and she agrees to stay in your house for a month. And she's already staying in your house. Just imagine, single lady is in your house. Minus their age gap, she was about 22, he was nearing 30. But that's not even the... Single lady is in your house. She's in your house because she feels compelled to want to take care of this child that she likes, which is her child. That one does not matter. And you have feelings for her, feelings that she has clearly at this point not reciprocated. Why are you sneaking into her house in the night, at night, whilst she's sleeping? Even if she's awake, you're not supposed to enter somebody's room. You are sneaking into her house, caressing her face. That's not enough. That's not enough, guys. And you're kissing her in her sleep. And the writer somehow wants us to rationalize it and be like, it's so romantic. He cannot hold himself. This is molestation. You are creepy. He did not do it once, so the time she now woke up, she saw the guy, and he didn't even, he just stood there, and she was the one who assumed that, he's sleepwalking. He used this situation to his full advantage. He did not say, let him just come out and say, sorry, I'm a creep. He allowed her to completely misunderstand the situation. You can see the manipulation. And then she was like, he's sleepwalking, let me not wake him up. The next day, she talked to his brother. Is your brother sleepwalking? The brother said, yeah, he's sleepwalking. Please, anytime he's sleepwalking, don't just disturb him. So now the male lead and his brother are ganging up to make sure that this girl is going to be molested or assaulted, whatever word. What's wrong with these writers? Who are these writers? Why are they writing this and thinking that we're going to think it is romantic? And then the creepy ones also is creepy / obsessive partners. If you're not obsessed with this girl, can you not love her? I just feel like keeping her in a cage and locking her from the whole world. My brother. It's looking like you serve J time. It's looking like you. And this one is, if I don't even know that I would call this one creepy, or our waist is so slim, I just feel like I can snap it. Who are you? What? You sure you love this girl? The writers, what's going on? What's going on here? Let's leave that one. Let me not get high blood pressure. Let's go with number 4. It's getting worse. And I'm the one who wrote this thing, but it's getting worse. Racism. Jesus Christ. The racism in almost every Chinese romance novel that I've read. It's like if they did not sprinkle the racism inside, the writer might not come down. They must sprinkle that racism one way or another. There was a novel I had to stop, and it pains me that I can't remember the name. It was so bad. It was so bad. I had never read up to 50 chapters. From the first chapter, they already put racism. With skin color, she came from the countryside. She was as dark as this one. The way they now talk about the dark skin like it's something so terrible. I was like, maybe it's just my own. Let me continue. I was not up to 50 chapters, but I was disgusted with the way they were always referencing dark skinned people. I had to say, am I the one that is thinking too much? I read through the comments. I saw people talking like that. I went to Google to go and check about the review of this novel. And people were writing about it. If you know you cannot just skip through this racism. But why do we as people have to just bottle it in that let me just read this story even if it's racist every single time? If they don't put it in skin color, they'll put it in if you just make me, and maybe the male lead now we're talking to is maybe his nephew, his cousin, his brother, his friend. If you make me angry, I'm going to send you to Africa to go and handle the company in Africa. Now I'm like, no, I can't go to Africa to go and handle the company in Africa. You don't have any stupid company in Africa. Africa is a continent. We are in Africa. We are the other ones you have been doing country M, country Q, country P, but all of a sudden now it's not Africa. It's now Africa because you want us to picture the image of a a primitive place. You have been saying country P. Why do you not say I will send you to country Q? You now say I will send you to Africa. The racism is too much. If they don't write, have these people are they in a shell, in a box where they are? Sorry, but have you not researched? Maybe before you write the novel, you will research how countries in Africa are so that you will not be writing with that level of ignorance. It's infuriating, really. When you are just reading a novel, next thing they go just slap you for back. You will never expect it, but they go just put Africa inside, and it's never a good thing. Never a good thing. It's annoying. Now, the fifth is heroes save damsel in distress every single time. See, we are reading a novel of 300 chapters. It's already a lot. But now, the character that you have given to us, the way you have explained this girl, she's an hacker. She's the top designer, or she's connected to the top designer, somehow. She's also an assassin. She's also a race car driver. You have given us her expectation. This girl can do all. She can do every single thing in the world. We're like, yes, let us see this super girl do what she can do. But every slight inconvenience is going to sweep in as the hero and say, so now we cannot even witness her strength. We cannot witness her strength. What's not the hacking that you say she can do? If all of a sudden she's surrounded by three men, top assassin in the whole world, she cannot now handle three people. He must just look for a way. Even if it was in the company meeting just 3 seconds ago, somehow is just there to save her. Let us witness this girl's strength because it's getting too much. It's not looking as if your aim is to write about the main character, the male lead, and this girl is she's just a character you created to show us how great he is. You already told us that he's wealthy, he's influential, is this, but you just created this girl to highlight his glory. You already told us that she was reborn, so she already have idea of all the things that are to happen in the future. Although there will be changes based on the changes she's already making now, but at least not every single time she's facing something that he will be there. Not only will he be there, he will be there and he will save her. The only novel that I've read thus far that highlighted the female's lead power or prowess to the highest was this novel. I think Mr. CEO Love Me 100%. Something I hope that is actually the novel where she was like super intelligent and he was like a big guy. You know, when I say big, I'm not talking about his physical appearance. Intelligent and all of those things. But you could never come close. They allowed us to see our full strength. Like he had to. It was not like a supportive partner. We could see the whole dynamic. This they used it to the fullest. Please, if you want to put save, let him save her at least 3 times in the novel. We can say, oh, such a caring. Not every single time. Even when she's a high schooler, they are the one to bully her in school. You were reborn as an 18-year-old, and you died when you were 30. You are letting 18-year-old bully you. There's nothing you can do. And as she's about to just do something or do not put her in a difficult situation, somehow, this guy that's supposed to be in country M, he told her that he's going for a meeting in another country. He will just somehow sweep in into our school. How? How are you in a school at this point, and why are you always saving her? The sixth thing I want to talk about is the wealth. At least they make it believable. Make it to be believable for us that are reading it. We are like, is this wealthy? At least I think I'm still going to refer to Hidden Mark, Abby Hidden Scar, where she said it was this restaurant that the only prepare one meal in a day, I be in a year, I can't remember, and you have to um order, place your order or make an appointment, e get prior to it, and they don't accept home service. So that's how the restaurant is. They're like one formidable restaurant or something like that. He was able to make these people to order food for this girl. He's wealthy, but at least other people should still have self dignity now. It's not everything his money should be able to buy. Sometimes let me try and use his money to buy something, and they'll be like, no, my dignity stands. Then they'll not be like, maybe that will not even be a lesson for him that money cannot solve it. But the story, money must solve it. It will buy somebody's dignity, somebody's integrity. His wealth was able to. This guy was able to get US to bring helicopter. There was nothing his wealth could not do. Top designer that only used to design one cloth in a year. This one, I'm just giving examples of different novels now. Top designer that design only one cloth or does not even design for people. He have retired, or there'll be a way that you'll be able to get, or maybe she there was a cloth she was supposed to use. She's into modeling, or she's an actress. There was a cloth she was supposed to use. A wicked assistant destroyed the cloth or the dress. He will be able to in 1 minute get her the best dress in the whole world. They bring out the condoms sometimes. Let us still face some. They bring out the condoms sometimes. It's too much. Then the final one, incomplete revenge. Have you ever sat down and you have read a novel 900 chapters? For 800 chapters, this girl, she didn't have what she and this boy did not suffer. They will lost their memory inside that story. Miscarriage 7 she will have. Even one of her child gone, something may happen to that one. She can even lose a sibling. She can lose her mother. Many things will happen to them. If it's her stepmother and stepsister that has the problem, all those ones will just continue to be doing evil. They will accuse her of murder. She will go to prison, but his money will be able to bring her out. Two of them, they will have misunderstanding because of this person. They will separate, come back together. For 900 chapters, you will be taking us through traumas and pain. We'll not be like, oh yeah, let them have revenge. Because her stepsister is wicked, his stepbrother is wicked. Let us see how these people are going to end. You will now use 2 chapters to exact revenge. That they now found cocaine with this one. The authorities now took him to jail for life. Somebody that caused miscarriage, poison this person that this one could not see for like 1 month, did this one, did that one, jeopardized their business, left them in forest for 3 weeks, did this one. Is jail time we're going to use to end this story. Jail. Or she now fell from building, broke her leg, or maybe she cannot now see for the rest of her life. Or somehow the girl was not mental, she was not in a mental hospital. That's not enough revenge for what you have taken us through. We follow this couple suffer now. It's like sometimes the writer, as it gets to that 900 and something chapter, they will not forget all the things that this person did. At that time, they are even because it's like, as they are writing, they are just introducing new character. They are just trying to make every present episode to be very bad. That this person did something so terrible. Every episode. So that when they get to the end, they can't even remember all the terrible things this person did anymore. The revenge will not just be meaningless. It will not just be so stupid. You'll be like, oh God, is 900 chapters worth of suffering. This is the end. Why are people doing this? Why is the end not satisfying? And after you read it, you'll be like, yes. Even as I have many complaints with Hidden Mark, I have many complaints with that novel. I've read it 2 times, almost going to 3 times. The Basbos is interesting. The ending was still like, you get. Why are you doing this to us? You don't know that a novel, a book is like virtual reality. We have entered into the book. We are living the experience with them. Give us a satisfactory ending. Don't do this to us. Why? Let me take a sip of water, Joe. I've relaxed. Those are the 7 things I hate about Chinese novels. Thank you for staying through to the end of this video. See you in the next one. Bye.